Okay, so this is my third time recording this. Can I please get this right? uh, I marked my areas of liquidity, marked my previous day highs and previous day's lows, which is down here. That being said, I did the same thing on ES. I marked my areas of liquidity as far as my London session and as far as my Asia session. ES did sweep the London session liquidity, which resulted to me entering into a position. When I entered into a position, the reason of entry was because I saw a clear reversal, like I mentioned or I didn't mention this in this video, but the previous videos that I had to delete. Uh, the candle engulfed the previous bearish candle, which resulted to triggering me into a trade. Upon triggering me into a trade, I did not like the price action and how price was going, considering we were consolidating quite a bit. Obviously, price did go in the anticipated direction, but overall, I don't typically trade ES. It's not particularly a index I prefer to trade. So, yeah. That being said, I looked over at NQ and found a decent trade. Same reasoning on the. Oh, I moved that by accident. Let's just say it was here. Same reasoning. I noticed that on the 5-minute we had a bullish candle which engulfed the previous bearish candle, which indicates to me that is a volume reversal. It is a buy volume reversal. And with that being said, upon this buy volume reversal, we ended up entering into the trade. Obviously, we had very much a lot, that makes sense. A lot of consolidation, and upon having that consolidation, I was getting a little impatient as far as the way I was feeling, but at the same time, I was just letting the trade play out. I mean, if whatever happens, happens. I can't control the trade. I need to realize that for myself. One thing is all I can control is the model I have set in place, right? I can't control the trade itself. I can't control how the market moves. The market moves however it's going to move. All I could do is focus on my model, and if my model plays out, it plays out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's just how it is. So, with that being said, we see price move up. Upon price moving up, we end up hitting take profit, but I did not exit at take profits. I exited here, which was slightly before take profit, and that was mainly because of the heavy consolidation we were going through. I wasn't feeling that price was going to hit take profit. I was considering price actually having a move down and rejecting this entire move strictly because we were just we were making lower highs, and that was going to potentially give off bearish consolidation and then start a move down, which actually happens right here after we hit take profit. So obviously, I mean, price did go and hit our take profit. Am I upset about it? Not really. I'm more than happy to take at least some profits when it comes to it, because I would rather focus on consistency and discipline rather than me trying to, you know, be in a risky situation, right? Let's say I don't take profits and price goes down, and during this trade I actually went break even. So let's say I don't take my profits. The consolidation actually comes to reality and is bearish consolidation. Price comes down. Once price comes down, it hits my break even. I didn't make any money. Well, I'm technically not even making money on this, considering it is an evaluation. It's an evaluation phase, but you understand what I'm saying. It just the progress I would have would get stunted, and obviously we don't want to stunt our progress, right? I mean, if it does go to break even, then that does mean price ended up not going in our favor, which is absolutely okay. That's just how price wanted to play out. But like mentioned, I want to focus more on capital preservation and be the best at capital preservation. So with that being said, what does that mean? What do I have to do to be the best at capital preservation. That means I have to focus on consistency and my discipline. So I take my trades where my model is present. Once I see my model being presented to me, I enter into those trades. I look at price action, see how price is going to go, and if I see heavy consolidation and that heavy consolidation results to being bearish consolidation, I want to be out of that trade. I don't want to sit down and see what happens. Let the trade play out. I don't want to see that. I would rather take what I can get, and if money was left on the table, so be it. There's another day, and like I mentioned, as long as I'm consistent, there's going to be progress no matter what. So, yeah. As long as I'm consistent and disciplined, of course. So, that being said, that was the trade, and yeah, that's pretty much it.